Do you want to learn how to create and put together an amazing fashion portfolio from two industry professionals? Hello everyone, my name is Nino Villa.
And I'm Sophia Aline Bernardes. We are excited to introduce our new course, How to Create a Fashion Portfolio, brought to you by Fashion Premier Academy.
In this course, we will guide you through the process of creating a professional and compelling portfolio that fits your needs.
You will learn to define your brand and conduct competitor research, which sets the foundation for your entire portfolio.
Next, we will dive into developing a detailed customer profile. This step is crucial in ensuring that your designs resonate with the right people.
One of the most exciting parts of this course is creating a mood and color board. We will teach you how to choose a season and utilize industry resources. This board will be the backbone of your portfolio.
Understanding the right fabrics and their applications is vital in fashion design. We will guide you in selecting colors to add to your portfolio.
We will also walk you through developing a line plan. You will learn techniques like quick sketching and how to conduct market research.
Technical skills are crucial. We will cover CAD, which stands for Computer Aided Design, and your choice of Adobe Illustrator or hand flats.
We will help you choose standout designs and bring them to life through fashion illustrations. Documenting your design process will showcase your creative journey and final results.
And finally, we will help you create a professional cover page and an end page for your portfolio.
For those seeking advanced knowledge, we will offer an optional lesson on tech packs. You will understand their importance and work on design detail callouts, adding a professional edge to your portfolio.
By the end of this course, you will have a stunning professional fashion design portfolio that showcases your unique design vision, your technical skills, and your creative process. It will be an invaluable tool whether you're applying to a fashion school or internship or a job. So, who is this course for? This course is ideal for aspiring designers at any level, from high school students applying at a fashion school to recent fashion school graduates applying for an internship or a job.
And what is the purpose of a portfolio? Well, a portfolio serves many purposes. It showcases your skills and creativity. It demonstrates your technical proficiency and design skills. It is also a marketing vehicle. In essence, a portfolio is a vital tool that reflects your vision, your skills, and professional identity. Hello everyone! So let's start on the first page we're doing together here. This is a very exciting one. So we're going to be working on our brand profile. You can see right now an example of what that's going to look like. Let's walk through it one step at a time. So the first thing we're going to work on is our brand name. So this is something you're going to think about on your own time. Think about what calls to you. What is the essence of you? Are you fun and colorful? Is your brand going to be called Rainbow? Are you more subdued and clean and sophisticated? Is it going to be called Quiet Luxury? It's all about you. Once we figured that out, we need to figure out what category your brand is going to fall under. So let's talk about categories. Categories go as follows. At the very top of the pyramid, which means the higher end, the more expensive, we have haute couture. So haute couture is runway, it's designers, it's those that set up trends. Beneath those, we have designers. So for instance, haute couture could be a Dior show, but then Dior also sometimes has a ready-to-wear line, so something you can buy at a store. Right? So it's a little less expensive, but still setting trends. After that, we have bridge. So that's something you would find at a place like Nordstrom, Bloomingdale's, but on the highest end of what they cater to. After that, we have contemporary. And you can keep following this pyramid down. Contemporary is something in between as well. Contemporary is usually a bit for a younger customer, more chic, more to trend versus classic. Then we have better. So again, something that you might be finding at a higher end mall store, but it is at the mall. Moderate, everyday wear, but again, probably a mall store. And lastly, budget. So that's something you would find at like a Walmart, something that's mass produced. We're talking about $12 t-shirts, right? So we're going to figure out which one you fall into. Once you've chosen that, let's say for this example, I am going to choose contemporary. So you can buy this brand's things at a Nordstrom. You can also buy them online, but they are for a more younger, trendy customer, right? So we figured that out. The next thing we need to figure out is which category do we fall into? So category is what you're designing, right? So I'm choosing ready to wear, which means the garments that are there at the store, everyday streetwear. However, you could be designing swimwear. You could be designing bridal. So for this, I suggest going into Pinterest and seeing what calls to you, seeing which designers call to you and what they're designing. Going to the mall, going to your local stores. What is the most exciting thing to you? Once we figured that out, let's say that you want to design ready to wear, right? And I want to ask you, which are your favorite stores at the mall that are closely related to what you want to design for? So let's say I like Free People and I imagine my stuff being sold at Free People. Then the next step is we want to choose our competitors. Best way to do that is to choose one that we relate to and then Google, what are the competitors for Free People? And it'll come out with names such as Anthropologie, Reformation. It's important to know your competitors because that way we can do market research, see what they have in the market, what we don't have. It's a great way of finding inspiration and to be able to create a full line. Lastly, for this brand profile, we want to find the look and feel, right? So again, if you are inspired by Anthropologie, you could easily come up with 5 words to describe Anthropologie. I mean, what is it, right? It's boho, it's chic, it's exciting, it's young, it's fresh. There we go. That's it. That's the look and feel, right? So those are the words we're going with. Now that we have those amazing words, let's go to Pinterest or Google. I personally love Pinterest for this because it gives you more moody images. It gives you more concise images. So if I start putting in Pinterest boho chic with a flare or colorful or whatever those images you chose are, you will start to get great content. So now that we have great content, we choose not too many pictures because we don't want to overwhelm the viewer of your portfolio. We need to remember that the person who's looking at your portfolio will only look at it for a few seconds for each page. So I would suggest you download maybe 20, 30 pictures and we settle with the maybe best 3 or 4 images, maybe 5 tops. Now what's important to note here is they don't also have to be all images of fashion, right? So what's the look and feel of Anthropologie, for example? Is there a decoration in the store? Is Anthropologie known for having a lot of lighting in the store or not lighting? Or is it very soft or is it very bright, right? So we can have images of interior design. We can have images of nature, whatever will create a collage that the moment you look at it, you understand what your brand is, right? So insert name here that you chose of your brand. We look at your collage, we understand it. That is a brand profile, right? It's the profile. So think about an Instagram profile. When you look at this page, we know who your brand is. Once you have all this done, you can think of maybe putting a word here or there to finish it off. You can see in my example, I put effortless because that's the atmosphere here, right? You have the subdued beiges with the nature-y inspired lighting, and we have this effortless energy to it. So that's it. You've created your brand profile. Thank you so much, and join me for our next lesson for our customer profile.
All right, so we are on page 2 of our portfolio. So we're describing or defining our customer. Who is our customer? Why don't we talk about the customer? Tell us a little bit about the customer, and let's give her a name. What do you want to call her?
That's a great idea. So I love the idea of giving her a name. That way we can talk about her as a real person and start forming this customer. So I'm going to call her Helena.
Helena.
Yeah.
I like that. And age-wise, what do you think? How old do you think Helena is?
So I'm thinking about the line I'm going to sell her, right? And so she needs to have enough money. She needs to be in a place in her life where she can purchase this contemporary line, because that's what we talked about in our last lesson, right? When we talked about our brand. She's also young, because this is inspired by something more cutting edge and fashionable. So I'm going to say in her 30s. For the sake of Helena, let's go with 32.
32.
Yeah.
She's 32. Okay, great. Work-wise, what does she do for work?
Yeah, so I think Helena is creative, because I think she's going to appreciate the clean lines, yet very designed lines of this brand. So I think she could be something like a graphic designer.
She probably has a monthly budget allocated for her clothing. What do you think that would be?
Yeah, so I think Helena is a person who, and anyone who shops at this brand is a person who appreciates quality over quantity, right? So she might buy 1 or 2 pieces a month rather than buying fast fashion for a lot less and more pieces. So I think she probably allocates maybe about $300 a month, and she would probably end up having a salary of about $100,000. Obviously this can vary, but we're just talking about Helena right here, right now. Yeah.
That's good. What about psychographics?
Yeah, so psychographics are about her, right? What does she do? What does she think about? What does she like, right? So I think she's definitely fashion conscious. So she wants to be to trend, but she appreciates a very clean aesthetic. So she definitely wants to be polished, since she is a graphic designer. She wants to be ready for her clients, but also show that she is fashionable, she is on trend, and so on.
What about her hobbies?
So that's a great way to learn about Helena too. So again, because she is a creative, I think she probably really enjoys traveling to get a little bit more inspiration through travel, as well as through nature. Maybe she likes hiking. She probably likes doing yoga and things that center herself as well through exercise. She probably likes doing social things as well, maybe like farmers markets, wine tasting. Again, with this less is more kind of idea, right? She's polished. This is her.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right. What about her vacations? Where would she go on vacation? What do you think? Where would she go on a vacation?
Well, I don't know about you, Nino, but with being creative, I feel like sometimes we need some time to just decompress and relax. So I think she'd probably appreciate like a beach vacation, maybe a place like Cancun, Mexico, since she is, again, a graphic designer. She needs a little decompression.
Okay. What would she be drinking in Cancun? What about her favorite drinks? What do you think?
That's a great question. And I think, adding a question like this, which is fun, to our customer profile really helps to make the viewer understand who this person is. So if we were talking about a drink in specific, I think she could probably be drinking a cocktail on the beach in Cancun. If we're talking about something like a Starbucks drink, I think she'd probably have like a matcha iced tea with some coconut milk. And let's dissect that, right? So why? Well, it's not random. Well, because she's health conscious, so she probably would rather tea rather than coffee, and then she'd maybe rather coconut milk rather than whole milk. So this paints and completes our picture of who she is.
That's great. I think I'm clear on who this customer is, right?
Yeah. Now it's time to put everything we've been working on together on a page. Now for this example, I used Google Sheets, but you can do this on Photoshop, Illustrator, Word, whatever document you have available to you. So we're going to look for images on Pinterest, find the best ones as we did for our brand profile, and then add them to our page here. Once again, choosing about 4 images that describe Helena perfectly, or Sarah, or whoever your person is. At the very top, we'll write in the information that we went over earlier in this video, creating our perfect customer profile. So now that we've narrowed it down, we have the next page of our portfolio complete, right?
Right, that's so customer profile done, check.
Yeah. Yay.
Page 2, in the next video, we'll cover mood and color, so stay tuned.
We are thrilled to embark on this creative journey with you. Enroll in our course today and take the first step towards making your fashion design dream a reality.
So if this video resonated with you, I encourage you to enroll in the full course. I'll put the link in the description below, and I will see you in class.